In 1973, the world came closer to nuclear war than almost anyone knows. Two men were making the decisions. Both were impaired. What if one of them made the other choice? October 6th, 1973, Yom Kippur, the holiest day in the Jewish calendar. While Israel fasted and prayed, Egypt and Syria launched a coordinated surprise attack on two fronts simultaneously. Israeli defenses collapsed. In the first 72 hours, Israel's military leaders privately told the government the country might not survive. Israel put its nuclear weapons on standby. The United States began an emergency military airlift to Israel. The Soviet Union matched it, airlifting weapons to Egypt and Syria, two nuclear superpowers fueling the same war from opposite sides. Then Israel turned the tide. Its forces crossed the Suez Canal, encircled Egypt's entire Third Army and cut off their food, water, and medicine. 20,000 Egyptian soldiers were trapped in the desert. Moscow could not allow it. At 10 p.m. on October 24th, a message arrived via the Moscow-Washington hotline, the direct nuclear crisis line installed after the Cuban Missile Crisis. Soviet Premier Brezhnev had written to Nixon directly. The letter said, "If you find it impossible to act jointly with us, we should be faced with the necessity of taking appropriate steps unilaterally." Diplomatic language for, "We are coming whether you join us or not." Nixon never read it. He was incapacitated, consumed by Watergate, reportedly drinking. Henry Kissinger gathered senior officials at midnight and made the decision alone. He raised America's nuclear alert to DefCon 3, the highest peacetime level. Nuclear forces ready to deploy within 15 minutes. What Kissinger didn't know, Brezhnev was also impaired. KGB chief Andropov had already written privately that Brezhnev's addiction to sleeping pills combined with alcohol was undermining his ability to think clearly. Two nuclear superpowers, one crisis, two impaired leaders, a hotline, and 15 minutes between peace and something else entirely. The Soviets blinked. Andropov told Brezhnev plainly, "We will not unleash the Third World War." The troops stayed home. But what if Brezhnev, clouded by medication, read America's alert not as a warning but as aggression? What if he ordered troops to Egypt before anyone could pull him back? Soviet and American forces in direct military contact for the first time in history. Two nuclear-armed superpowers, both impaired, both alert, both with weapons ready, in the same desert. The closest the world came to nuclear war after Cuba, decided by two men who weren't thinking clearly at midnight on a hotline.